Welcome to Thursday's Market Sitrep. Matt Buckley, call sign Wiz, here with Top Gun Options, and really seeing some interesting movement out of the market today. Obviously, markets up a little bit, up 38 points on the Dow. The SPOs are essentially flat to up 5.5. What did we see on the flight schedule this morning? This morning, we saw weekly unemployment claims actually rise about 10,000. But we saw last week's numbers actually revise down. So as regular viewers of my SitReps know, that weekly unemployment claims up in the upper 300s, lower 400s, just it isn't good. These are pretty horrendous numbers, and seeing an uptick week over week in unemployment claims. Wholesale inventories actually came in higher than forecast, but that's not necessarily a good thing. When folks have more stuff on their shelves than they've sold, that's not a good thing, right? They got to start discounting prices, and it's kind of a forecast of what's to come. So not good numbers out of wholesale inventories. Got a bond auction coming up here in a little bit. And we also have some folks from the Fed speaking today. For example, the Kansas City Fed president, Esther George, she's a voting member this year, really kind of saying that she's creeped out about the Fed's current mortgage-backed security buys and their, buying treasuries, not necessarily in the best interest of our country. So that's kind of spooking the market a little bit here, right? So what are we saying? We're actually seeing a great day in our, for example, one of our model portfolios today, our primary live trade brief model portfolio is up over $6,000 alone today. Why? We have a lot of positions in the GLD in gold, and we're seeing a huge rally in the GLD today. We're up we were up as high as $2 earlier, up $1.90 right now. So seeing a lot of our GLD positions in our model portfolio really doing well today, up over $3,000 in our GLD positions. Nice bull put spread on Yum, doing well to the upside. Apple. In our primary live trade brief model portfolio, have a couple weekly trades on, or actually just one weekly trade on with Apple. But folks, a lot of bear call spreads over in our weekly options model portfolio. We've been trading the heck out of bear call spreads on Apple since our weekly options service started December 1st, and we're up about $4,000 or $5,000 in about a month trading Apple bear call spreads. I really see Apple fatigue starting to set in, folks. For regular viewers or regular Top Gun Options folks, you know that as soon as this day happened, as soon as we broke through 700 on Apple, I told Top Gun Options trader that I was going to sell the hell out of it. Called for Apple 600. I was wrong. Why? It kept going down to just about 500, folks, and sold a very bearish double vertical as this dead cat bounce happened, and then just been trading the heck out of Apple, having a good time. I really think Apple's going to see some downside. We're going to trade laterally into Apple earnings towards the end of this month. And then unless Apple absolutely blows the doors off of it, which Apple, got to be honest with you, tends to do. Apple's one of those companies historically that under promises and over delivers around earnings. We're going to see if they can pull that off this time. If you remember this time last year, or actually, I'm sorry, it was actually over the summer when they kind of underreported or underpromised and underdelivered, and the stock really gapped down on that. And then we saw this massive iPhone 5 run up. Got news that they might be looking at an iPhone 6 already, and people are, excuse my French, pissed, right? Apple fatigue starting to set in. So I'm really bearish on Apple, and it's really starting to pay off here in our model portfolios. Not too much going on tomorrow on the flight schedule as well. On Friday, we just have some trade balance and also some import prices. So really the story of the markets for the rest of this month is going to be earnings. And then obviously in February, we're going to shift from earnings to a debt ceiling debacle debate. And it's not going to be a debate. The Republicans are going to cross their arms, hold their breath, and the president's going to ask for more taxes. We're going to see a partial government shutdown. I'm calling it right now. We're going to see a massive spike in volatility, and we're going to see the market pull back. And you can bet in tomorrow, 2 of my live trading sessions, I'm going to be putting positions on that reflect that strategic mindset. You want to check out our live trade brief tomorrow? Go to right here, topgunoptions.com/TA-LTB. That's for trade alerts -live trade briefs. And take a test flight. You can take a test flight of our skill-based live trading services. You can hang out with me for 2 weeks in primary, where folks who are relatively new or kind of know what they're doing with options can hang out. Or you can go over to intermediate and advanced, where our volatility arbitrage trader trades straddle, strangles, condors, broken wing butterflies, all a little more exotic tactics. Or you can do both. You can do what most Top Gun options traders, how they get on board. They take a test flight of all of our services for 2 weeks and see how we're doing things here. Like I said, we're seeing a nice return so far in our live trade brief model portfolio, primary live trade brief model portfolio. We're up nearly $9,000 year to date. And that's on about, 50, 60, $70,000 a haircut. So that's a nice, 8% return in about a week and a half, since we've had about about 8 trading days in January. So seeing some discipline, some risk management, and some superior execution here at Top Gun Options. So hopefully to see a lot of you guys tomorrow in our primary live trade brief, or at 1 p.m. for our new weekly options live trade brief. And as I said, the weekly options model portfolio is just seriously kicking ass. Okay, got to run. Happy hunting. Make sure you hedge, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow with Friday's market wrap up over at Wealth Creation Investing. We'll see you.